How many cards are there? 52. How many ways to draw the 52? 52 ways? 52 C1, 52 ways. Out of that, how many ways to draw the special cards? 16 C1. 16 C1 by 52 C1, 16 by 52. What you are saying? 1 by 16, huh? 16 by 50. If I ask you face cards, what is the probability of that is a face card? 12 by 52. Understood? Yeah. How many special cards are there? How many face cards are we have to understand? So this is about examples of what? Trial. Trial examples. So if you observe that in the first, the last one is what? What is the last example I explained? Die. So related to die, we should have some knowledge. Hello, die. What are the even numbers? Even numbers are 2, 4, 6. Odd numbers 1, 3, 5. In the dice, prime numbers 2, 3, 5 are the prime numbers. Composite numbers 4 and 6. Composite numbers are the 4 and 6. Composite means what? Which contains number 1 itself plus any extra 1 factor. Prime factor, composite. Prime number, composite. All of you know prime numbers 2, 3, 5. The next is what? 7, 11, 13, 17. 19, like that. At least remember up to 30. What are the prime numbers? And their squares also. And their cubes also. They are useful for your number systems. One topic is there for you. Number series, one topic is there for you in the aptitude also. Squares, cubes from 1 to 30. Remember better for your aptitude and what is called number series and number system. This is about what is the definition I discussed till now? Trial definition. These are the examples for the trial. Understood? No confusion? Yes, coming to next. Once you will perform the trial, you are also going for the exam, GATE exam, suppose. What are the outcomes of your GATE exam? GATE exam writing is a trial. What are the outcomes of the GATE exam? Qualify or disqualify. Yes or no? Like that. Here also we have what is the another definition? Event definition. Event another name is the sample point. It is represented as E. Event or sample point represented as E. What is the definition? The outcome of an experiment. What is the definition of event or sample point? The outcome of an experiment. The outcome of an experiment. Before this definition, we discussed what is the trial. Once you perform an experiment, you will get some outcome. That outcome you have calculated event or sample point. One or two are lazy, reactive, all of them. Yeah. The outcome of an experiment is called event. If you observe as an example, in tossing a coin, what are the possibilities? Head or tail? Yes or no? Head or tail? Next. In tossing 2 coins simultaneously, what are the possible outcomes here? Head, tail, tail. Very good. Everybody responded very good. Here, I am going to ask you some questions. Try to respond immediately. Quick answer, correct answer. How many events are having at least one head? How many events are having at least one head? 3. What is the probability of at least one head? 3. Probability of at least one head means what? 3 by 4. 3 by 4. At least one head. Is it clear to all of you? Yes. Clear. At least one tail, what is the answer? 3 by 4. At most one head. Understand my word. At most one head. At most one head. Understand? See. At most one head. How many are favorable to? At most one head. Not responding. Huh? Some of you are responding 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4. Correct answer tell me. At most one head, 3 by 4 is the answer. 3 by 4. At most one head. Observe here, at most one head, what are the favorable? Head to tail head. At most one head means what? Single head or no head. Single head or no head. At most one head. Single head or no head. How many are having no head here? This is no head. What is your answer? 3 by 4. At most one head. 3 by 4. At most one head. 3 by 4. Is it clear to all of you? At most one head, at most one head. So these are the examples of what? In tossing 2 coins simultaneously, these are the possible outcomes. Is it clear to all of you? Yes, very good. If I write in tossing the 3 coins, in tossing 3 coins, in tossing 3 coins simultaneously, what are the possible outcomes you can just tell me? Total can you get? 8. All of you know? 8. Okay, everyone is active only. What's that 8? Observe here. How I am going to write these 8 events? Just listen. Observe here. 4 heads. 4 heads. 2 heads. 2 heads. 2 heads. 2 heads. 2 heads. Head to tail, head to tail, head to tail, head to tail. Is logic is well known all? Yes, sir. Very good. Here also, whatever questions I have discussed here, they are previous gate questions only. Is it clear? What are the questions I discussed here? At least one head, at least one tail, at most one head, at most one tail. Is it clear? Yeah, now tell me, in this case, what is the probability of at least one head? At least one head. Understand the word? At least one head. 7 by 8 or 6 by 8? 7 by 8. At least one head means only one event to be deleted. Which event? Is only to be deleted. Remaining all are favorable. You are understanding? What is the answer? At least one head. 7 by 8. At least one tail. 7 by 8. 7 by 8. At least one head and one tail. At least one head and one tail. 6 by 8. One head and one tail both must be required at least. How many are favorable? 6 by 8. Okay. In this which case 3 coins are tossed. If I ask you 4 coins, what is the probability of at least one head? 4 coins. 4 coins means 4 coins 16. At least one head means 15 by 16. At least one tail also 15. At least one head and one tail. You are understanding? My question is here. N coins are tossed. N coins are tossed. What is the total? 2 power n? N coins. If I ask you at least one head, what is the answer? What is the numerator? N minus 1. Is it clear? At least one head. If n coins are tossed, total possibility is what? 2 power of n. Total possible outcomes. Out of that, at least one head is what? 2 power n minus 1. At least one tail also what comes as 2 power n minus 1 divided by 2 power of n. Everybody understanding? Now, if I ask you at least one head and one tail, what is your answer? 2 power n minus 2 divided by 2 power n. This is for what? At least one head and one tail. This is for at least one head, or you can say at least one tail when n coins are tossed. Is clear to all of you? Yes. See, up to 3 coins. Up to 3 coins, remember, we can write all these and count, but when number of coins are increases, what is the logic, remember? When number of coins are increases, let us take 6 coins. 6 coins means what? How many total? 2 power of 6. Means how many? 2 power of 6 means what? 64. We cannot write all 64. 8 is okay. Even you cannot write 16, 32 also. This is my point. When this number of trials increases, then what you have to do? This logic is not applicable. We have to go with the binomial distribution or Poisson distribution. Are you getting my point? When number of trials are increases, we have to go with the help of the binomial and Poisson distribution. NCX, T power x, Q power n minus x. Remember of this formula, we have to take the help of that formula. When number of trials increases, we have to take the help of the binomial and Poisson distributions. Is it clear? Up to 3 coins are tossed, we are writing. Even 4 coins also not good. 4 coins is what? How many possible outcomes of 16? We cannot count the how many heads are there, in how many events the number of heads are like that. It takes the time. Instead of that, better formula is what? NCX, P power of x, Q power n minus x. We have to go with the help of the binomial distribution. Is it clear to all of you? Yes. These are all examples of what? What the discussion? The definition we are discussing? Event. What is the other name of the event is called? Sample point. Everyone understood? Yes. Now, one more example. In throwing a die. In throwing a die, what are the possible outcomes in throwing a die? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. In throwing a die, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the possible outcomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You understanding? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I ask you what is the probability of the even number, what is the probability of the even number? 3 by 6, 1 by 2. Probability of the odd number? 3 by 6, 1 by 2. You are understanding? Probability of the even. What are the even numbers? 2, 4, 6. Odd numbers are what? 1, 3, 5. Prime numbers are what? 2, 3, 5. If I ask you what is the probability of the prime number? 3 by 6. Composite, probability of composite number. Understanding? Clear to all of you? Very good. So there are some questions on that die. Knowledge about the die also required. What are the now they don't write the numbers on the die. All of you. What did you observe with the dice? You observed. They are dots, not the numbers. Is it clear to all of you? Already I told you in your aptitude also dice 2 topics are there. 2 marks possibility is there on the dice also. Unfolded, folded die you have done lesson, no? And also number of cuts on the cube, painting, all paints, how many are not at all painted, single painted, 2 painted, like that questions cubes. After Max itself is the CSC student 30 marks, but data science students after Max itself is more than 50 marks. Okay, coming to next. When 2 dice are thrown, very, very important. Continuation. These are all examples of what? No. In throwing 2 dice simultaneously. In throwing 2 dice simultaneously. In throwing 2 dice simultaneously, what are the possible outcomes? 36. In throwing 2 dice simultaneously, 36 events. If possible, better write all of the 36. What are the 36 are there? 36, right? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. 1, 2 2, 2 3, 2 4, 2 5, 2 6, 3 1, 3 2, 3 3, 3 4, 3 5, 3 6. 4 1, 4 2, 4 3, 4 4, 4 5, 5 1, 5 2, 5 3, 5 4, 5 5, 5 6, 6 1, 6 2, 6 3, 6 4, 6 5, 6 6. Okay. So why I am asking you right now? Okay, somehow we get that out. What is the purpose? Hmm.
Additional.
See here. How many are there totally? 36. Okay. How many doublets are there here? Doublets. And by doublets are how many? 6. What are the 6 doublets? These are the doublets. If I ask you probability of the doublet, what is the probability of the doublet? All of you know 6 by 36, 1 by 6 doublet. And all of you know doublet means everyone understood. The same question doublet they will ask in another way also. What is another way they are asking for the doublet? Difference of faces is 0. When 2 dice are thrown, what is the probability of difference of faces is 0? Difference of faces is 0. What is the difference of faces here? 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 3 minus 3. In how many cases difference of faces is 0? 6 cases. You are understanding? Yes. Probability of triplet. When this word comes here, tell me triplet word comes in when 3 dice are thrown. 3 dice are thrown. What are the possible outcomes when 3 dice are thrown? 3 dice are thrown. Total how many? 6 cube. Yes or no? You are not responding. Yes or no? 6 cube. 6 cube means 1, 2, 1, 6. Yes or no? Yeah. How many triplets? Triplets. Here doublets, no? What are the triplets? 6 only. What are the triplets? 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Triplets. How many triplets? 6. 6 by 6 cube. What is the answer here? 1 by 36. Doublet. This doublet one comes in which case? When 2 dice are thrown. Triplet. When 3 dice are thrown. Is it clear? Okay. They are not going much above. It is increasing more than 2 dice. Whenever it is going more than 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice, 5 dice. What is the logic I explained? We have to go with again binomial and Poisson. With the help of binomial and Poisson. Now my question here, in how many outcomes here, in how many events, second phase is greater than first phase. Second phase is greater than first phase. Hello. Tell me what is your answer? Second phase greater than first phase. Second phase greater than first phase. Big method. These are the events. What is the probability of second phase greater than first phase? Second phase greater than first phase. Second phase greater than first phase is what the answer? 15 by 36. Is it clear all of you? Second phase greater than first phase. Or another way how to ask this question? First phase less than second phase. You are understanding? First phase is greater than second phase. In how many cases first phase is greater than second phase is 15 by 36. You are understanding? First phase greater than second phase. 15 by 36. Second phase is greater than first phase is also 15 by 36. There are looks like your upper triangle and lower triangle. Allow you know upper triangle, lower triangle. We have studied linear algebra. Sum of eigenvalues is what? Sum of eigenvalues is what? Completed. We went through. Trace no? Sum of eigenvalues is trace by product of eigenvalues is determinant. Properties, eigenvalues and that. Okay, no problem. Yeah. What you are saying? Not eigenvalue, no? What you are saying? Eigenvalue or eigenvalue? Eigenvalue. Okay, very good. No problem. Now here, what is the probability of product of faces is perfect square? Product of faces. Product of faces is perfect square. This is a test for your observation. Tell me. Product of faces is perfect square. What are the perfect squares? Tell me by. What are the perfect squares we have? 1, 4. Perfect squares are what? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 36. You want to go 49? No. No 49. What are the perfect squares by 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36? Now tell me how many? How many faces per? You are all saying 90% of you are all saying it is a 6 by 36. Correct? Tell me answer. Earlier I told you. It is a test for your observation. 8 by 36. 8 by 36 is the recent gate paper. This is the recent gate paper. What is the probability of product of faces is perfect square? 8 by 36. So this is all you know very well. Everybody know these things? Yes or no? Along with this, 1 fellow 1 4 and 4 1 also. 8 by 36. Is it clear all of you? Product of the faces is perfect square. Listen here. There are so many great questions on these 36 events. Hello, please concentrate. So many great questions on these 36. That's why maybe some of you get that out. What is the need of writing all 36? So many great questions are there. Great perfection in 36. Yeah, coming to next. This is clear now? 8 by 36? Yes, sir. Very good. Next. If I'll ask you a question, probability of even number follows odd number. Even number follows odd number. Even number follows odd number. Tell me what is your answer. Even number follows odd number. What is the answer? 9 by 36. Even number follows odd number. Everyone? What are the even number follows odd number? What is the even number follows odd number? 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 6, 3, 2. Even number follows odd number. Even number follows odd number. What is the answer? 9 by 36. You can simplify also further. It is what? 2 by. This is 2 by 13. This is what? 3 by 12. Correct, no? 3 by 12. Right. You are understanding? 3 by 12, further simplified. 1 by 1 by 4. Very good. So I was waiting whether you are responding 1 by 4 or 1 or 2 or into 4. Be active, all of you. So CSC student, no doubt, today and tomorrow's session, no doubt you will get 3 marks, and data science students around 12 marks, 12 to 15. but more number of questions you have to practice. Even CSC students also you can apply data science. What happens is advantage is with the data science paper, if your rank is very good, using that you can go to top IITs also. There is a possibility like that, but subjects are different. Some subjects are different. Python is extra, no? Python is less. Yeah, okay, no problem. Here, what is the minimum sum of the faces observed? Minimum sum of the faces is how much? Minimum sum of the faces is how much? 2. 2. Maximum sum is what? 12. 12. Sum. How many are favorable to sum 2? Sum 2 how many are favorable? Listen. 1. Sum 3? 2. These two are favorable to sum 3? Sum 4 are favorable to what? 3. Sum 5? 4. Sum 6? 5. Sum 7? 6. Sum 8? 5. Sum 9? 4. Sum 10? 3. Sum 11? 2. Sum 12? 5. Sum 13? No. Sum 1? No. What is the minimum product? 2. Minimum product? 1. Maximum product? That knowledge is also required. Minimum product of the faces, maximum product of the faces. So that's why we have written all 36 events, very, very important. They ask questions in your GATE exam, what is the probability of sum is either 8 or 9, like that question is there. Either 8 or 9 means what we will apply additive law. The formula also there we will discuss, don't worry. Either 8 or 9. What is the formula we will apply? Additive law, P of A and B. What is the P of A and B formula? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. All of you know? Right. So what is the probability of the 8? Sum is 8. Sum is 8. What is the probability? 5. This is what works. Probability of sum 8, probability of sum 9, minus probability of 8 intersection 9. What is the probability of sum 8? 5. I'm asking probability, not favorable. Favorable is 5. Probability means 5 by 36. This is 5 by 36. This is what? 4 by 36 minus 0. 9 by 36. 1 by 4. See, what is the need of explaining this example is here. So you have to concentrate how many events, sum, minimum sum to maximum sum. What are the minimum sum to maximum sum is what? 12. In between 3, sum 3 is there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many events are favorable to all these sums? You have to remember all. Is it clear to all of you? These are all examples of what? Till now we have discussed what is the definition. Event or sample point. Is it clear to all of you? Event or sample point. Next. Trial definition completed. Event or sample point. Is it clear to all of you? So many GATE questions on this 36. If 3 dice are thrown, what are the possible outcomes? 3 dice are thrown, 2, 1, 6. What is the triplet? 1 by 36. Triplet. 6 by 60, 1 by 36. Okay. Let us go to our next slide. It's completed? Okay, right. Next definition. Sample space. Sample space. Sample space. What is the definition of sample space? Sample space is represented as S letter. S letter. Event is represented by E. Sample space is yes. What is the definition? The set of all possible outcomes. Sample space is the set of all possible outcomes. The set of all possible outcomes in an experiment. The set of all possible outcomes in an experiment is called sample space. So all of you have studied this definition also, sample space. If you take example, in tossing a single coin, what is the S? Set of head, comma, tail. In tossing two coins, what is the sample space? Set of head, tail, tail. Okay, maybe some of you are getting that doubt. What is that doubt? We have written all these things already in the last definition. Can you guess what is the difference is? Last one is sample point, it is a sample space. What is the difference between sample point, sample space? You may expect this question in your interview somewhere. What is the difference? Sample point is the single outcome result. Sample point is the single outcome. Sample space is the set of all possible outcomes. Sample point, single outcome. Sample space is set of all outcomes. Okay. So in tossing two coins, what is the sample space? HH, HT, DH, TT. 4. In throwing a die, what is the sample space here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In throwing a single die, what are the possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In throwing two dice simultaneous, how many are there? 36. Two dice, 36. Set of 36. Is it clear to all of you? Sample point, sample space. This sample space, this word is same as mu in the set theory. This S acts as a mu in the set theory. Mu means what? Universal set. Whatever we are saying sample space in the probability language, it's same as mu in the set theory. You are understanding? Yes, mu. Both are equal. That is in set theory and probability language. This is clear to all of you? Sample space definition. Next. Exhaustive number of events. Exhaustive number of events. Exhaustive number of events, it is represented as N of S. Exhaustive number of events, it is represented as N of S. Anybody want the exhaustive number of events definition?
All possible outcomes.
The total number of possible outcomes. N means what? Number of events. Where? Number of events where? In the sample space. The total number of possible outcomes. The total number of possible outcomes in an experiment. The total number of possible outcomes in an experiment is called exhaustive number of events. Is it clear? Yes. Let us take the example here. In tossing a single coin, what is the N of S? 2. Single coin is 2. 2 coins? 4. 3 coins?
8.
Some of you are saying 6. 8. 4 coins? 16. In tossing M coins, what is N of S?
2 power M.
2 power M. M coins you are tossing, what is the answer? 2 power M. Is it clear to all of you? In throwing M dice,
6 power.
in throwing M dice,
6 power.
what is N of S is 6 power M. Okay, all of you understood? 2 power M, 6 power M. What the name of this definition is called? Exhaustive number of events. That is the total number of possible outcomes in an experiment is called the exhaustive number of events. So till now, what are the definitions we have discussed? Just recap with the trial. First in the beginning, permutation combination with some examples. Then the trial, sample point, another name is event, sample space, exhaustive number of events. You understanding? Where we discussed more concepts in the sample point event also. Yes, so many examples I discussed. Next, completed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mutually exclusive events. Mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive events. What is another name of the mutually exclusive events? Is the disjoint events. Disjoint. Mutually exclusive events. Disjoint events. Can you guess what is the definition of mutual exclusive? The word itself represents. Right. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive if the occurrence of one event, excludes occurrence of another event. If the occurrence of one event excludes occurrence of another event. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive if the occurrence of one event excludes occurrence of another event. Occurrence of one event, if the occurrence of one event excludes occurrence of another event. Two events are said to be mutually exclusive if the occurrence of one event excludes occurrence of another event. You are understanding? What are the examples for this one? Condition for this is a sample space A and B. What is the intersection B here? Intersection B is the null set. Intersection B is the null set.
Sir.
The probability of intersection B is the probability of null set. What is the probability null set? 0. They are the conditions. So these conditions also you may expect directly. Note down the conditions. 2 minutes. We did it. The recording. Screenshot. Okay. Let us continue. Yes. What is the condition? So this is the previous gate question only directly. Probability of the intersection is a 0. Previous gate direct. Yeah. We want to see most of you this time crack the gate. That's what. 1 month preparation time is there, no? 1 month is there, no time? You can do lot of magic. Coming to examples, in tossing a coin, hello. In tossing a coin, head and tail are mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive. What is another name of the mutually exclusive? Disjunct. That's the condition. In throwing a die, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All are mutually exclusive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all are mutually exclusive. Yes or no? What is the definition of mutually exclusive? Occurrence of will expect simultaneously both the head and tail here? No. Occurrence of the head excludes occurrence of the tail. Occurrence of the one excludes remaining all 5 events. That's about mutually exclusive events, disjoint events. Next definition, equally likely. Equally likely events. Equally likely events. Two events are said to be. Two events are said to be. Two events are said to be equally likely. Two events are said to be equally likely if one event cannot be expected. Two events are said to be equally likely if one event cannot be expected. One event cannot be expected in preference to one event cannot be expected in preference to another event. Definition is clear to all of you. Equally likely. Perfect definition. Equally likely. Most of the students what they will say, both the properties are same and they are equally likely. So okay, no problem. If you want to define that, what is that? Two events are said to be equally likely. One event cannot be expected in preference to another event. What does it mean? Both priorities are the same. Both are having same priority. They are said to be equally likely. Example, in tossing a coin, what is the probability of the head, probability of the tail, both are equal? 1 by 2. In tossing a coin, probability of head, probability of tail, both are equal to 1 by 2. They are called equally likely. In throwing a die, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also equally likely. Yes or no? You are all equally likely. Once great results are announced, what happens? Then also equally likely, don't take that. Then also equally likely. For those who will get single digit below on the track, some priority levels changes. Try to come into that list. You are understanding my point? Yes. Yeah, that is equally likely events. In tossing a coin, head and tail are equally likely. In tossing a single coin, again they are equally likely. In throwing a die, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are equally likely. You are understanding the definition? Equally likely. Trial, event, sample space, exhaustive, mutually exclusive, equally likely. Now, we are going to go our main definition. With all these definitions, now we are going to our main definition, the term probability. Completed, no?
Yes, sir.
Probability definition. Probability definition.
You know, be able to.
If there are n number of
That's good.
if there are n number of exhaustive if there are n number of exhaustive mutually exclusive mutually exclusive if there are n number of exhaustive mutually exclusive and equally likely events. If there are n number of exhaust means what? Total. Exhaust means total. What is the nature of this total exhaustive? They are mutually exclusive and they are equally likely. If there are n number of exhaustive, mutually exclusive and equally likely events, and if m of them are favorable, m of them are favorable to an event E. M of them are favorable to an event E. If there are n number of exhaustive, mutually exclusive and equally likely events, and if m of them are favorable to an event E, then probability of occurrence of the E, or you can say probability of the success of the E,
Yeah.
probability of the occurrence of the E is equals to favorable number of events, favorable number of events divided by total. But what is the technical word we are using for the total? What is the total? For total, what is the technical word we are using?
Yes.
You know, till now, what are the definitions?
Yes.
Exhaustive number of events. Exhaustive means total number of outcomes. Exhaustive is the technical word we are using for the total number of possible. So that is represented as P of E. P of E is equals to N of E by N of S. What is N of S in our definition?
Yes.
N of S is in our definition. What is N of S? Observe and go through the definition. What is N of S? Is it M or N? You are not understanding the point. What is N of S in our definition? N. S or no? N. N. M by N. Yes or no? Favorable of N, total or N? You are understanding?
Yes.
So then, what is the P of E complement? See, my suggestion is now onwards every term we have to try to understand. You know very well. First year only, second year only realized. Firefighting is not good. Understand is very important. Thank you for positive. Yes or no? Every word you have to understand. Until getting perfection in that word or sentence. Right. P of E complement is what? What is the P of E? N minus M. N by N minus M by N. 1 minus M by N. Which is what? P of E complement is equals to 1 minus P of E. Which is P of E plus P of E complement. What is the P of E plus P of E complement is? 1. Which we can write as small p plus small q equal to 1. P plus q equal to 1. Now tell me which topic we are using this P and Q notation is the binomial and Poisson distributions. Small p, small q. Is it clear to all of you? P of E plus P of E complement is 1. What are the limits of the probability? 0 less than or equal to probability of E less than or equal to 1, 0 less than or equal to probability of E complement less than or equal to 1. All of you know probability never be negative, probability is positive, and probability limits are what? 0 less than or equal to probability of E less than or equal to 1. Maybe some of you are getting that out. We'll ask this question in the GATE exam, sir. You should have knowledge about what are the limits of the probability. 0 less than or equal to probability of. But condition for disjoint, you can expect. What is the condition for the disjoint? Probability of intersection is 0. A intersection is null set. Probability of intersection is 0. That we can expect. No problem. Next. Depending on these probability limits, this is clear now? Slide. Yes. Probability definition. Next, we are going to the next slide. So, depending on these probability limits, hello. How these probability limits are divided? Probability limits are what? 0 to 1. Depending on these probability limits, depending on these probability limits, events are divided into two types. What is the events are divided here? Random event. Hello. Random event. Second is what? Deterministic event. Random event, deterministic event. Depending on these probability limits, they are divided into random event, deterministic event. What is the another word we are using for the random? Random another word is what? In the beginning I explained. Stochastic. Stochastic is another word for the random. Okay. Random event, what is the definition? An event whose future values cannot be expected. Future values. Future values cannot be expected. Cannot be expected. Hello. An event whose future values cannot be expected. What is a deterministic event? An event, this is the definition, first the definition. An event whose future values, an event whose future values can be expected. An event whose future values can be expected. Now, what are the probability values for the random event? Then we can guess what are the probability values for the random event. For random event, probability limits are lies between 0 and 1. Not equal. Don't keep the equal symbol. For random event, what the logic is? Probability lies between 0 and 1. For deterministic event, what are the probability values? 0 or 1. 0 or 1 for the deterministic. Deterministic means what? Whose future values can be expected. Random means whose future values cannot be expected. Example. Voltage fluctuations. Voltage fluctuations. Voltage fluctuations. Temperature variations. Temperature variations. Now tell me 230 volts. What is our single phase? All of you know 230 volts. Yes or no? Now tell me, are you getting 230 volts consistently? No. No. What are the voltages you are getting? 227, 220, 229, 230, 231, 232. It varies. It will not show continuously 230 volts. Is it clear to all of you? Voltage fluctuations. Second is what? Temperature variations. We cannot expect what the temperature in the next coming 1 minute, in the coming seconds also. Temperature variations. Third example, ECG graph of a person, ECG graph of a person who is alive. ECG graph of a person who is alive is a zigzag graph, all of you know?
Sir.
Random ECG graphs. Are you not the as age crosses 30, 35, 40, then every 6 months or 1 year we have to check the ECG graphs. ECG graph of a person who is alive. ECG graph of a person who is dead. How the graph appears for the ECG graph of a person who is dead?
Line.
DC line is a DC line. Right. For this one examples, what is the examples of the deterministic event? Random probability limits are what? You may expect that question also. 0 to 1 in between, random. Deterministic event probabilities are what? 0 or 1. Examples for the deterministic event. Compulsory. Sun rises in the east. Sun rises in the east. Yes or no? Second. Sun rises in the west. Don't get shocked by observing the second example. Sun rises in the east. What is the probability of this one? 1. Sun rises in the west. What is the probability? Both are comes under which events? Deterministic. See, deterministic is again probability of S is 1, then we are calling it as what? Sure event. What is the name of this is called? Sure event. Certain event. Probability of S is 1, sure event, certain event. Probability is 0, then it is called impossible event. Impossible event. You are understanding? Yes. No confusion? Both comes under what? Sure event, impossible event, both comes under which type? Deterministic. So I'm going to ask you one question here. Tsunami for Kakinada, which type of event? Tsunami for Kakinada. Random or deterministic? Random. Don't say deterministic. Don't invite. Tsunami for Hyderabad. Deterministic, impossible. Tsunami for Vijayawada. Don't say random. And only Krishna River. Not say no much effect. Only tsunami creates much effects. What is the answer? Deterministic. You are saying random for the Vijayawada by observing Krishna Godavari River. No. Tsunami means only with the oceans. With the coastal, there is a possibility. You are understanding? If I ask you tsunami for Mangalore, what is your answer? Tsunami for Mangalore. Some of you are thinking, where is the Mangalore star? Is it coastal or not? Mangalore is it coastal or not? Yes, coastal. Random. Tsunami for Chennai, random. You are understanding? Tsunami for Chennai is coastal, there is a possibility. Random, don't say. Immediately, if the next day means we can decide something. When tsunami happens, recently one earthquake happened in the Japan, something 7.6. The possibility when such earthquakes. Is it clear to all of you? So many examples we discussed about what? Random and deterministic events. These are the probability limits. Is it clear? Next definition. Independent event. Totally 4 events are there on the slide. Observe. What are the 4 events? Random, deterministic, sure, impossible. Yeah, coming to next. Independent events. Independent events. What is the definition of independent events? Independent events. 2 events are said to be independent. Hello. Independent events. Two events are said to be independent. Two events are said to be independent if the success and failure of one event, if the success or failure of one event, two events are said to be independent if the success or failure of one event does not depend, or you can say does not depend on success or failure of another event. Success or failure of one event does not depend on success or failure of another event. That is the definition. Definition for what independent events. If you take the example here, in throwing a die and coin simultaneously, in throwing coin simultaneously, die coin you are throwing. What is sample space? What is the sample space? How many sample points we get? Die contains how many surfaces? 6. Right. Coin 2. 6 into 12. 2 dice means what? 2 dice means what? 6 into 6. 3 dice means what? 6 into 6 into 6 is cube. This is what going to 6. How many total? 12. What are the 12 by? H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6. Are you understanding? How many? 12. Okay, everybody concentrating, right? Now here my question is probability of h comma 2. What is the probability of h comma 2? Probability of h comma 2 is what? Total how many sample points are there? 12. Out of that h comma 2 how many are only? 1 by 12. 1 by 12. Probability of h comma 2 is 1 by 12, which is equals to product of the individual. Whenever you will perform the coin and die separately, whatever the result you are getting, its product is the 1 by 12 only. This is called, h comma 2 is called joint event. Hello. These are all called what is the name of all these events are called joint. They are all called joint events. And these are all called marginal. You observe these words are important. Marginal. Only one event A, and this is marginal. Joint. A intersection B. A intersection B is a joint. Marginal joint. One more word is conditional. Conditional means what? A given B, like this. Marginal means what? Single event. Joint means what? Intersection of A and B. A intersection B. Conditional means what? A given B. These words are famous. Marginal, joint, conditional. Okay. What is the condition for the independent events? Probability of A intersection B is equals to probability of A into probability of the B. This is a condition for the independent events. Probability of what? Probability of the joint event. This is called joint event. Probability of the joint event is equals to what? Product of the marginal probabilities. Yes or no? You are understanding? This is also previous gateway, and some questions are there based on this formula also in the gate bits. Probability of A intersection is equals to P of A into P of A. For disjoint events, what is the condition? Disjoint Disjoint means what? Mutual exclusive. What is the condition for the mutual exclusive? P of intersection is P of intersection is 0. A intersection is null set, P of intersection is 0. For which events? Disjoint. For independent events, P of intersection is P of into P of B. Are they same? They are not same. You will find such questions also in the Kiet paper. Mutual exclusive, independent. They are same or not? They are not the same. You are understanding? Yes. Independent event. That's the condition. Remember for the condition of the independent. In throwing a die and coin simultaneously. This is example. Probability of H comma 2 is equals to product of their individual properties. Product of their individual properties 1 by 2 into 1 by 6. What is the 1 by 2 into 1 by 6 is the 1 by 12. Condition is what? P of intersection is P of A into P of B. That is for independent. You are understanding? What is the condition for the sure event? Probability of sure event is how much? Sure event probability 1. Impossible event probability 0. What is the probability of the deterministic event? 0 or 1. Random event probability is what? Lies between 0 and 1. These words are very important. Probability of qualifying the gate exam. What is that? Qualifying gate exam. Random or deterministic? Okay. Depends individual. But what is the first answer is random. Even if you are a class topper or college topper, we cannot predict your rank also. You are very confident also. It's a random. So this is about independent events. You are understanding? Next, coming to conditional event. Conditional event. Remember that what the topic we are discussing. That keep in your mind. Types of events. Okay. Conditional event. An event which is in the form of A by B, B by A, like this. But don't pronounce as A by B. Don't pronounce as A by B. How to pronounce this one? A given B. This is what B given A. A given B, B given A. Conditional events. This is the sample space. A and B two events. A and B two events. Yes. A and B two events. So if B is given, that is intersection area. If B is given, where A is available within the B, where A is available within the B, where A is available. Intersection area, yes or no? This is the intersection area. What is the formula of this one? P of A intersection B divided by P of B, provided P of B is not equal to 0. P of B is not equal to 0. In the same way, P of B given A, what is the P of B given A? That's also same. If A is given, denominator means what? Denominator is what? Given. If A is given, where B is available? Within the A, where B is available in the intersection, P of intersection B divided by P of A, provided P of A not equal to 0. P of A is not equal to 0. You are understanding? Yeah. Yeah, that is about conditional event formula. If A and B are mutually exclusive, if A and B are disjoint, if A and B are disjoint, what is the P of A given B? If A and B are disjoint, what is the P of A given B? Disjoint means what? This is 0. Numerator is 0. If A and B are disjoint, P of A given B is 0. In the same way, P of B given A is also 0. This is clear to all of you? Please join. Right. If A and B are independent, if A and B are independent, what is the P of A given B? If A and B are independent, P of A given B, tell me if A and B are independent. Yes. Yeah, some of you are not responding. Everybody should respond. Back. P of A given B is what? If A and B are independent, what is P of A given B?
P of
P of A into P of B. This right outright P of A into P of B divided by P of B. Both are cancelled. What is the result? P of A. In the same way, if A and B are independent, what is the P of B given here?
P of P will be given.
P of A into P of B divided by P of A. Then what is the result of this?
P of P.
P of B. So totally 6 formula are appearing on the board. Understanding? 6 formula. What is the P of A given B? What is the P of B given A? If A and B are disjoint, if A and B are independent. All of you understanding?
Sir.
These are the all 6 formula. Remember, you can expect the questions from these 6 formula also in the exam. Everyone understanding now? Yes. Next. Vision. Next. Important rules in the probability. Completed. Right. So whenever we are discussing here only, you should reach your mind permanently. That's required. All concepts should store in your mind permanently immediately. Won't prepare again and again. Now coming to next. Important rules in probability. Important rules in probability. First one, 0 less than or equal to R into P of P less than or equal to 1. Second, 0 less than or equal to P of E complement less than or equal to 1. Third, P of E plus P of E complement is equals to 1. P of E plus P of E complement is 1. Fourth, P of E intersection B complement. Yes, first of all, A intersection B complement Venn diagram. How this A intersection B complement Venn diagram appears? You are having in aptitude Venn diagrams also. Get perfection Venn diagrams in aptitude also. Yeah, this is the sample space A intersection B complement. If you observe here, A intersection B complement. What is B? This is our A and B. A and B. B complement. All of you know B complement.
Sir.
B complement. This is the B complement. All of you know. Yes. Except B remaining is the B complement. Everybody knows except. Now, where this is intersecting with the A, where it is intersecting with the A, that is required. Where it is intersecting with the A, this checks. Yes or no? This checks. Checks region is what? If you observe the checks, this type of checks region is A intersection B complement. A intersection B complement is nothing but what? A intersection B complement is nothing but what?
A. Intersection of
This area, what is the element to represent? A minus B. A minus B. Yes or no? A intersection B complement is nothing but A minus B.
intersection part కూడా తీశారు.
A intersection B complement. This diagram is for the A intersection B complement, which is nothing but what? In the A, we are subtracting the B. Is it clear? Only A elements only we are taking.
Only.
If I take this diagram, that represents A. Only A. This is portion is what? Only A. And this portion is what? Only B. B different, only B different. A different, only A different. Isn't it all of you? If I say A means what? Some intersection force is there. You are understanding? Yes. Now tell me, what is P of A intersection B complement? P of A intersection, that checks area, how to write P of A? Huh? Yes. Yeah, what is the answer here? From the P of A, which one we have to subtract?
B of section.
A intersection we subtract. Yes or no? P of A intersection B complement P of A minus, which is nothing but what? P of A minus B equal to P of A minus P of A intersection B. Everyone understanding? In the same way, fifth one, P of B intersection A complement. What is the P of B intersection A complement? Is nothing but P of B minus P of A intersection B. B intersection A complement. Observe. B intersection A complement Venn diagram. This is the Venn diagram for the B intersection A complement. B intersection A complement is nothing but what? B minus A. P of B minus A. P of B minus P of A intersection B. After all these concepts, we have numericals. Totally around 60, 70 numericals we have complete and probability. The PDF also there. Once concepts are completed, in the complete afternoon session is what numericals we have. So many numericals. Yeah. Coming to sixth, additive law. Additive law. What is additive law? Two events A and B are there like this. It's a sample space. All of you know. This is a A union B. Complete studying of A and B. A union B. You are understanding? A union B. Venn diagram. This is the A union B Venn diagram. What will it do? P of A union B. P of A union B is equals to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. A union B, additive law. What is the word they are using in the exam? In your GATE exam, what is the word they are using? A union B. Either A or B or both. Whenever they are using this word, either A or B or both, we have to use the additive law. Is it clear to all of you? All of you remembering now? Additive law, either A or B. Whenever you will come across the word either A or B or both, what is the formula of additive law? P of A and B. If A and B are disjoint, what is the formula? A and B are disjoint.
Intersection B equals to P of A. P of A equals to.
If A and B are disjoint, maybe some of you are thinking that what is a disjoint, sir? Disjoint is another word for what? Mutually exclusive. If A and B are disjoint, what is the P of A union B formula? P of A union B is equals to P of A plus
P of A.
P of B. You are understanding? P of A plus P of B. That is additive law of what? When two events are involved, additive law. No confusion, all of you understanding? Right. When three events are involved, also all of it very well. Three events are involved. Three events are involved. What is the formula? You know very well.
P of A.
P of A union B union C.
P of A.
Yes. This is completed.
Sir.
Okay. Let us move to our next slide. Completed, no? So, telling that property, linear algebra calculus also, you have to study in depth. CAC 7 marks, data science is 40. With maths itself, also data science students qualify the exam easily. Attending the exam is not enough. At least qualifying not means it's not good. Qualifying is not our target. Target is below 100 rank. Worst case below 500. P of A union B union C. Hello. What is the formula of P of A union B union C? P of A plus P plus P of C minus P of A intersection B minus P of B intersection C minus P of C intersection D plus
P
P
of
of A intersection B intersection C. All of you know? Yes, this is the Venn diagram. Venn diagram. Venn diagram is not complete shade of the three events. This is the Venn diagram for A union B union C. A union B union C. What is the word they are using for this one here? Either A or B or C. Either A or B or C. If ABC are disjoint, if ABC are disjoint, disjoint means what? Mutually exclusive. If ABC are disjoint events, if ABC are disjoint event, then what is the P of A union B union C? P of A plus P of B plus P of C. And these all becomes what? Zeros. All intersection terms there all becomes zeros. Same formula in Venn diagrams. Same formula in Venn diagrams of your aptitude. How they are writing the same formula in Venn diagram? N of. It is in terms of numbers. N of A union B union C is what? N of A plus N of B plus N of C minus N of A intersection B minus N of B intersection C minus N of C intersection A plus N of A intersection B intersection C. So this formula is what? This formula in terms of the numbers. This is in terms of the probability. So you are using this formula in your Venn diagram of amplitude also. Whether remember that. That means how this formula will be converted like this? How this formula converted like this? When this formula becomes like this probability? Is your answer? What is the probability density by favorable by total exhaustive. See. If you divide throughout by NFS, both the side divided by NFS. Understanding? Both the side divided by N of S, what happens here? N of A union B union C by N of S. That's nothing but P of A union B union C. N of A by N of S, P of A. N of B by N of S, P of B. N of C by N of S, P of C. Is it clear all of you? If you divide throughout by NFS, these numbers will be converted into the properties. Is it clear all of you? No confusion? Yeah. These are all the types of events, concepts completed. First topic concepts, types of events. You observe what are the definitions you have done, tell me what are the definitions, trial, event analytic, sample point, sample space, exhaustion number of events, example exclusive, equally likely, order definition, deterministic, sure, impossible, independent, conditional, important rules in the probability. Is it clear all of you?
Sir.
Yes. Now, what is our second topic?
Base
Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem concept also I am going to discuss now. Once Bayes theorem concept also completed, we will go to the numerics of the first two topics. So today PMF, CDF, PDF also will be closed. PMF, CDF, PDF. And then what are the distributions and expectations? That for the tomorrow's sessions. Coming to next. Completed. This one is completed.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Bayes theorem. What is another name of the Bayes theorem? Write down concept of Bayes theorem. What is another name of the Bayes theorem? Is called forecasting. Total probability, inverse probability, different words. Bayes theorem. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem. What is another name? Forecasting. Total probability, inverse probability. Okay. Bayes theorem. What is another name of the Bayes theorem? Is called forecasting. Bayes theorem. Forecasting theorem.
Total probability.
Total probability, inverse probability. Right. Statement. Right. Inverse probability.
Total.
Total probability. Different names are there. So very important. This is also. If V1, V2, V3 and so on Vn. V1, V2, V3 and so on Vn are the n parts of sample space. N parts of sample space. V1, V2, V3 and so on Vn are n parts of sample space. Sample space is divided into n parts. The sample space is divided into n parts. V1, V2, V3 and so on Vn. And it is a random event A. This is some random event A. Complete sample space is divided into how many parts here? V1, V2, V3, Vn. N parts. A is a random event. A, let us take temperature, which is occurs. A is the temperature or rainfalls, humidity, some different. V1, V2, V3, Vn are n parts of the sample space. And if P of Bi, P of A by Bi are given. Once again, what is the statement? V1, V2, V3 and so on Vn are n parts of sample space. And if P of Bi, P of A by Bi are given. P of Bi, P of A, we should not pronounce as A by Bi. A given B are given. Then P of Ba given A. What is the P of Ba given A? P of Ba given A is equals to P of Bi into P of A given Bi divided by summation I is equals to 1 to n P of Bi into P of A given Bi. This formula. Upalakya, this formula you have written also. Right? Bayes theorem. What are the questions they ask? Then statement from the Bayes theorem. Such questions. Yes. So these two properties are called known properties. These two are known probabilities. Known probabilities. That means what? Vary. VRI, ORI. These two are priori probabilities, and this is called posteriori probability. These two are priori probabilities, and it is called posteriori probability. Why we are calling posteriori probability? Expecting future. For example, I will give you. Don't worry. Example forecasting. What is another name of this we are calling inverse probability? Yes, tell me why this is called inverse probability. If you observe here, why this is called inverse probability? By knowing probability of A by Bi, we are finding the probability of Bi by A. We know A by Bi probability. Using this A by Bi probability, we are finding Bi by A. Both are inverse, reciprocal, yes or no? That's why the name is called inverse probability forecasting theorem. Is it clear to all of you? Do you want to cancel both of them? No. Denominator is what? Sum of the n terms. Okay. Example for this one, let us take temperature. Some example of the temperature or humidity. See, let us take this is a B1 in some places, Vijayawada and Kakinada, like that, Rajamandri, Amalapuram. Some places I am selecting in the AP state. Some places where humidity is more. I am discussing about this place, humidity. Where humidity in these examples, Vijayawada, Kakinada, Rajamandri, Amalapuram, and Vizag, if you are taking all. Humidity levels are more in which places? Vizag, Kakinada, more, and also from humidity is there in Vijayawada also, because of Machilipatnam is very close to Vijayawada also. And which places are not having more humidity? Rajamandri and Amalapuram. Amalapuram is like Ooty, no? Is it like Ooty? Just I am asking. I take my word for it. See, these are some humidity affected places also. It will be Amaravati also close to ocean. That is also affected only. If I say Hyderabad, no humidity, take my water. No humidity, no ocean. See, Vizag, ocean is there. If I say Kurnool, no ocean, humidity levels less. Ananthapuram, you are understanding? Yes. So, humidity you can take temperature also. Depending on past temperature, these two are called past data. Hello. B2, let us take B2. What is the probability of B2? Probability of B2 means what? Selection of the Kakinada. What is the probability of A by B2? A by B2 means what? If the Kakinada city is selected, it's the temperature records, past records of the temperatures. I'm taking A as temperature. See, B2 by A, take B2 by A is given 50 degrees centigrades. 50 degrees centigrades is given. What is the probability that this will occur in the which city in Kakinada in the coming summer? In coming 2026 summer, what is the probability of getting that 50 degrees centigrades in Kakinada? That depends on past data. Was there any past data of 50 degrees? 50 degrees? Was there any past data of 50 degrees recorded in Kakinada? No. Recorded on 50 degrees. Humidity is okay, no problem. But temperature is less. What is the answer if I say this one? Zero answer. This is zero. If I say probability of B2 A is equals to 40 degrees, there is a possibility. Yes or no? Possibility is there. It depends on what? All this. P of B2 into outer distance, P of B2 into P of A by B2 divided by P of B1 into P of A by B1 plus P of B2 into P of A by B2 plus so on. You are understanding? Is it clear? Bayes theorem formula apply. B2 given A. P of B2 into P of A by B2 into P of B1 into P of A by B1, P of B2 into P of A by B2 plus so on. P of Bn into P of A by Bn. Is it clear to all of you? What is the purpose of the Bayes theorem? To expect the future. You are not responding. Understood? Yeah. You can guess your rank also, gate rank, depend on your what the past your hard work you have done in second year, first year, third year. You can expect also whether it is possible to qualify or not. Qualify is not enough. You have to get the best rank. What is the purpose of the base all of understood? That is the statement. This diagram is understood under B1, B2, B3, Bn are the different cities and A is the some temperature. We are expecting what is the past temperature using the Bayes theorem. What is another term of the Bayes theorem is called? Forecasting inverse probability, total probability. All of you understood? Yes. No confusion? Types of events, Bayes theorem. Now, so some numericals. Yes. Right. So now let us discuss some questions here.
Ganz lecker, was sagen wir? హలో ఇందాక ఏమన్నా 12:30కి అభిమన్యుస్తున్నాం జాన్ అని అడిగితే 12:30 వచ్చేసి అన్న సరే సరే 12:45 to 1:30 1:45 to
1:30. See, not just that. See, Okay. Yeah, this definition is clear to all of you. What are the doublet side? Triplets. Two dice are thrown, you will get the doublets. How many doublets here? Six. Triplets are six. And three dice. That answer you know very well. What are the possible outcomes in throwing a die? This also you know six. What is the possible outcomes in throwing a die? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Coming to next. Okay. Right. Right. This one. This one. Okay. What are the possible outcomes in an experiment? All of you understood? What is throwing two and simultaneous? How many are there? Can write 36. Already discussed. What is the probability of getting a result where the second die is greater than first die?
15 by 15.
We have discussed this or no? Probability is right. What is the answer here? When two lines This is clear now. What is the answer?
15 by 15. Yes.
What is the answer here? Probability is equals to 15 by 36. Very good. The next one. What is the condition for the two events to be considered independent? Is equals to P of A into P of B. Okay, very good. The next. Great. When simultaneously at least one head. The answer at least one head. 3 by 4. Probability of at least one head. The answer is 3 by 4. What are the possibility outcomes here? Head, tail. All of you understood? Yeah. Coming to next. Yes. The next record everybody.
Yes. Read the question.
Three points are simultaneously. What the particular is? At least 100 and 110. What the answer? At least 100 and 110. 6 by 3 points are tasked. What are the total marks? 8. At least 100 and 110 means what? 6 by 6 by 8. 6 by 8 is the answer. All of you know. What are the possibilities here? 4 heads, 4 tails, 2 heads, 2 tails, 2 heads, 2 tails, head tail, head tail, head tail, head tail. What the answer? 6 by 8. At least 1 head and 1 tail is what except 3 heads and 3 tails. Remaining all are favorable. Yeah, coming to our next question. Yeah, what is the answer? When 3 coins are tossed simultaneously, what is the probability of outcome contains to at least 1 head? 7. 7 by 8 is the answer. At least 1 head. 7 by 8. 7 by 8 is the answer. Yeah, coming to next. And try this one, all of you. This is an interesting question. Try. The probability of some in a balanced point is 0.3. If the points toss repeatedly, if all tosses are independent, what is the probability of occurrence of head for the first time in fifth toss? That is our question. Anybody answer? What type of bias in point? Bias in point? What is the probability is always how much? 0.7. Okay. And all concepts are independent. All concepts are independent. What the question is asking? What is the probability of occurrence of the head for the first time in fifth task? Means first 4 tasks should be what? First 4 tasks are 10. Definitely first 4 tasks are 10 and last task is what? 10. Established. And all tasks are independent. We want to calculate this probability. What is the question asking? What is the probability of occurrence of getting for first time in 50 tasks? Means first 4 tasks it will be 10 only. And all tasks are independent. What is the answer here? Probability of the tail into probability of the tail, probability of the tail, probability of the tail, and also probability of the head. What is the probability of the tail? We are getting 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, 0.7 to the power 4 into 0.3. Simplify this, that is your answer. Is also previous get bit. What is the answer? We are going to get 0.072 something. Check this answer 0.072. It is also there for you. You are checking the shade for all of you PDF. Yes. All of you understanding? Now let us take a break now.
మళ్ళీ ఎవరు కూర్చోండి.
So please feel free. Sorry, last question. Third year వెళ్తాను, ఫోర్త్ ఇయర్స్ వెళ్తాను. కొంచెం సీరియస్ గా ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నాను అనుకుంటున్నాను క్లాసెస్ వచ్చాను. ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నానంటే సో మనం కంపల్సరీగా సర్చ్ చెప్పిన మ్యాథ్ ఆ ఇంపార్టెంట్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ కోడింగ్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ అన్ని రిజ్యూమ్ లో కంపల్సరీ ర్యాంక్ రావాలి. బాయ్స్ కంపల్సరీగా మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఇమీడియట్లీ మొదలు పెట్టారు అనుకో, సివిల్ సర్వీస్ ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యారు. డీవియేషన్స్ వద్దు, పండుగలు వస్తాయి ఇంకోటి వస్తాయి. మన పండుగలు ఎప్పుడు గేటే పండుగ, పండుగ ఎప్పుడు గేటే పండుగ అనుకుంటేనే ఉంటది. ఇంటికి వెళ్ళేవాడు వెళ్తాడు, గోల్ చేస్తాడు, ఎలాగైనా పోతాడు. అంత కంపేర్ చేసుకోకూడదు. మీరు ఫోకస్ మీలో ఎంతమంది ఉంటారు అన్నది రిజల్ట్ చెప్తారు. ఓకే సార్ లాంటి వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడో చెన్నై నుంచి అక్కడి నుంచి కూడా వచ్చి మనం క్లాసెస్ చెప్తున్నాం. మనం థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ గా ఉన్నాం. ఏ పని చేసినా సిన్సియర్ గా మీరు చేయగలిగితే మనకు రిజల్ట్ వస్తుంది. నీకు నమ్మకం ఉంది కదా గేట్ ఇచ్చారని. ఆ సగంలో మన ప్లేస్మెంట్ మీద కూడా బడ్జెట్ పెట్టుకుని హెడేక్ తెచ్చుకుంటున్నాక కూడా మీరు ఎంచుకున్న మార్గం మీకు కరెక్ట్ మీకే తెలుస్తుంది. బట్ ఓపిక ఉంటారు, ఆ ఓపికతోనే మనం ముందుకెళ్తేనే మీకు ఆ రిజల్ట్ వస్తుంది. ఓకే సో సీరియస్ గా సర్చ్ చెప్పిన కంటెంట్స్ అన్ని తీసుకోండి. మనకి ఎగ్జామ్ ఎప్పుడు నేను బిగ్ బాస్ ఎవరికి ఇచ్చాను ఎలా
ఎవరైతే ఆప్షన్ అవుతున్నారో వాళ్ళకి అవసరం మీరు చెప్పాలి, మీరు
చెప్పాలి. మనం చేయాలి. వాళ్ళు సార్ వల్ల కొన్ని పేపర్స్ ఇస్తారు, తర్వాత ప్రిపరేషన్ ఉంటుంది. సార్ మేము కరికులం లో కాంటెంట్ గేట్ పెట్టుకుంటున్నాను సార్.
ఓకే సార్.
ఇందులో ఎక్కువ మంది థర్డ్ ఇయర్స్ ఉన్నారు. ఫోర్త్ ఇయర్స్ కూడా ఉంటానంటే 1 ఇయర్ ఉంచుకుందాం. ఫోర్త్ ఇయర్ కూడా మనం లాంగ్ మేము 15 మందిని పెట్టుకుని మీకు మంచి ర్యాంక్ వస్తే మీరు చూసుంటారు కదా సార్. అన్న యూనివర్సిటీ
హైదరాబాద్ లో కూడా జేఎన్యూ మన పిల్లలు కూడా అన్న యూనివర్సిటీ పిల్లలు మన విఐటి ఎస్ఆర్ఎం అందరు బిలో 10 ర్యాంక్స్ మీరు కూడా ట్రై చేస్తున్నారు.
మీ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఎలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ చూడండి.
మనము ట్రైనింగ్ అన్నది కూడా వితౌట్ ఆస్కింగ్ సింగిల్ రూపీ సో వాళ్ళకి అదే చెప్తున్నాం, టేక్ ద ఆపర్చునిటీ. దట్స్ ఓన్లీ.
ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ లో 75,000 కడితే కానీ లోపల 80,000 అంత మందిలో కూర్చుని విధానం సార్ ఈ టైం కూడా మీకు ఇవ్వలేరు. అక్కడికి వెళ్తే
వాళ్ళు 80,000 ఫీజు పే చేస్తారు. సెకండ్ ఇయర్స్ కూడా వస్తారు కదా, సెకండ్ ఇయర్ థర్డ్ ఇయర్ ఎన్ఐటి పాండిచేరి పిల్లలు కూడా వస్తున్నారు.
ఎన్ఐటి పిల్లలు
ఎన్ఐటి పాండిచేరి
జేఎన్యూ కూడా కాదు సార్. నెక్స్ట్ టైం జేఎన్యూ కూడా
సర్ప్రైజ్ తెప్పించి సమ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ నుంచి
ఎన్ఐటి నుంచి ఇస్ మోర్ దెన్ ఐటీ మెడ్రాస్ కి ఈక్వలెంట్ ఉంటుంది. ఎన్ఐటి కూడా వచ్చి గేట్ ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలని
అంటే సమ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ పిఎస్సి సార్. గో పిఎస్సి సార్
మూడు జాబ్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా.
ఉన్నాయి సార్.
నా ఇండియాలోనే ఫస్ట్ లెవెల్ లో ఈ కాంపిటీషన్ ట్రై చేస్తే మీరు అబ్రాడ్ వెళ్ళినా ఇంకెక్కడికి వెళ్ళినా కూడా
అంటే డిఆర్డిఓలో ఒక డ్రీమ్ అనుకో సైంటిస్ట్ గారు.
ఇప్పుడు మా కోచ్ కూడా ఏఎంఎల్ సార్. ఏఎంఎల్ డేటా సైన్స్ కంపల్సరీ మీకు ఇంటిగ్రేట్. మన కోచ్ తో ఇంటిగ్రేట్ అవ్వకుండా ఎవడు కదలలేడు. ఒక సైకాలజిస్ట్ కదలలేడు, ఒక డాక్టర్ కదలలేడు, హాస్పిటల్ అందరికీ మనకు కావాలి. సో కంపల్సరీ గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా కొన్ని ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ డిఫెన్స్ లో కావాలి. లేకపోతే మీరు అందరికీ మనతోనే అన్నిటికీ మనం అంతే. మీకు ఏది కావాల్సిన అడగండి, మాక్సిమం మేము చేయగలిగినంత ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాం. బట్ ఒకసారి క్వాలిఫై అయితే చూపించండి. మీరు టాప్ 10 లో ర్యాంక్ రమ్మని అడగట్లేదు. ఒకసారి క్వాలిఫై అయితే మళ్ళీ 1 ఇయర్ కూర్చోండి. 22 కూడా కాదు, 26 వరకు రాస్తున్నాను. ఏమి తప్పలేదు. లైఫ్ ఎన్ని ఫస్ట్ అటెంప్ట్ లో బట్ ఇప్పుడు అడ్వైస్ ఇప్పుడే క్లాస్ కూర్చోబెట్టి
కష్టపడతాం లేదా డిస్మాచ్ అయితే మళ్ళీ సెకండ్ మన కష్టపడి మంచి
ఓకే జస్ట్ సరే రియలైజ్
సో మళ్ళీ షాప్ కి వచ్చేయండి అండ్ రేపు సెషన్ మళ్ళీ ఉంటుంది. అలాగే 27 డేటా షీట్స్ 26, 27 పెడుతున్నాం. మళ్ళీ 24 మిమ్మల్ని ఇబ్బంది పెట్టడం, 25 సెలవు ఉంటుంది, 24 సెలవు అవుతున్నారు. నేను మీకు కంఫర్ట్ ఆలోచిస్తాను. మీరు మా గురించి కూడా ఆలోచించి మా గురించి మీరు ట్రైనింగ్ అనేది నేర్చుకోవడానికి పెట్టండి. మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ మీరు తీసుకురండి, ఏం కాదు. 2వ తారీఖు నుండి 10వ తారీఖు వరకు 4వ తారీఖు ఒక రోజు వదిలేస్తాం. తక్కువ ప్రతిరోజు సరిగ్గా ప్లాన్ చేస్తాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
చేస్తారా?